It is cold out here. I got on my socks, got on my gloves, I got on a nice little knit wool hat. Thank you, Oksana. Such a nice gift. Your hands are magic. Half corpse pose. Sense what's in contact with your body as you watch your body breathing. Let all the sensations come in as you make your body utterly still. Then begin a very soft abdominal thoracic breath. Expanding your gut like a balloon, and then letting that continue up into the entire rib cage, expanding it like a big barrel. Fill yourself up. Passively empty. Finish the breath that you're on. And get ready to windshield wipe your knees, taking your feet wider than your mat and pitchforking your arms. As you dial your knees to the left and to the right, keep your elbows 90 degrees and rotate your shoulder. Really feel your shoulder turn in the socket. Not only are you warming up your spine, warming up your hips, you're warming up your shoulders for later use. Who can guess what that's going to be? You can see here my feet are getting wider and wider. And feel that top knee really line up with your head, reaching your knee towards the bottom edge of your mat. Vary your pace. Soften your face. Then pause and take the bottom foot and just place it on that top thigh. And switch that over to the other side. Feel what your arms are doing. Feel the position your arms are in. And reverse them. Then start the windshield wiping again. So now it's going to feel like you're going the opposite direction. It should feel quite different. Vary your pace. Soften your face. Flip over onto your side, wrap the top leg around the bottom leg, and inhale, open out into the twist. Twist your upper back spine, keep your knees down, and then as you exhale, join the palms together. And as you inhale, you open out into the twist, keeping your knees parked down. You can hold them down like I'm doing here. And then as you exhale, you join the palms back together again. Then that top arm, make it like the hand on a clock. So you're sweeping it around 180 degrees as you inhale, and you're sweeping it back around another 180 degrees as you exhale. You inhale and open out into the twist, arcing the top hand all the way around, and then as you exhale, complete the circle and join the palms together again. Finish the round that you're on, and then that top hand is going to grab a hold of the yoga mat. Pull on it so that you can eke out a little bit more twist right between your shoulder blades, right behind the heart. Keep the top rib cage, the top side of the rib cage tucking in. Don't let it flare out. Turn like a tube. Just breathe normally. Warm up your upper back. Flip to the other side. Wrap the top leg around the bottom leg. Press the palms together. And off you go. Open the book. Close the book as you breathe out. Breathe in. Swipe the arm 180 as you breathe out. Complete the 360 as you touch the palms together. Again, you can use that bottom arm to hold your knees down as you warm up that upper back spine. These are all really nice variations of Jatara Parivartanasana, revolved abdominal pose. Coordinate your breath with your movement. Then once again, complete the round you're on, grab a hold of the corner of your yoga mat, pull. You can really see here that top rib cage just wants to flare out. Keep trying to tuck it in as you use that top arm to help you turn into your thoracic spine a little bit more. Finish that up. Roll onto your back and hug your knees in, grabbing a hold of your hamstrings. Squeeze them, knead them as you kick your heels toward your butt. Warm up your hamstrings, massage your hamstrings This is a core integration video, but you still got to use your legs. Don't let your hamstrings get in the way, so just squeeze them, knead them. Look at my hands. They're squeezing and kneading, massaging, waking up. Whole back of my leg. I'm going from behind my knee all the way down to where my butt begins. Up and down, back of the leg. As you dynamically kick your heels toward your butt. Warm them up. Vary your pace. Go fast, go slow. Really try to straighten the knee. Then take both the hands onto one leg. Knead up and down with both the hands. Use your fingers, use your fingertips, use your knuckles. Use your grip. Make your hands strong. Make your forearms strong. And as you knead those hammies, and then back to having one hand on each thigh. Then happy baby. Make it a dynamic one. Keep your sacrum on the floor though. Do your best. Keep your sacrum down. And just start to piston your knees towards the floor. Make the effort to get your ankle over your knee. Look at where my foot is. Look where my knee is. Make the effort. Make your shin bones like flagpoles. Then, hamstring stretch with an abdominal contraction. Just hold on to the right leg. And then hold on to the base of your skull. Just hold on to the right leg and curl yourself up. Work the diaphragm strengthening breath. So as you inhale, you're trying to get closer to your leg. And as you exhale, you're holding the shape. The other foot is just hovering close to the mat. Keep that breath cycle. As you inhale, you're trying to get closer to your leg. As you exhale, you're holding the shape, never going backwards. Then take your hand to your thigh. Keep your head up, work the front of your neck. Same breath. Inhaling to get closer to the leg. Exhaling to hold. Your knee can be bent here if you don't have the range that I have to keep your leg straight. That's okay, just bend your knee. Then let both the hands go. Same breath. Keep kicking your thigh into your gut up into your thigh. Keep your face soft. Shoulder blades down your back. Switch it. Now you've got the right leg hovering close to the mat. Holding on to the left foot. Again, the knee doesn't have to be completely straight. If you don't have that range, you just keep it bent like I have here. For those that have the space, just go ahead and straighten it up. Hold on to your head. Hold your foot. Same breath pattern. As you inhale, strengthen your diaphragm. The diaphragm's going to work against the pressure of your gut and your rib cage as it tries to contract to pull the breath in. Working with that, and then as you exhale, just stay where you are. These are small movements. Working hard here to just try to get millimeter by millimeter, not go backwards with each in breath. Let go of your head. Don't let that left shoulder ride up into your ear. Inhaling to get closer, exhaling, holding. Let the leg go. Keep pulling the left thigh towards your belly. Keep pulling your belly up into the thigh. Keep your face soft. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Hug your knees in. Relax your head. Park your elbows by the sides. This is a roll up your spine into bridge pose. So I'm tucking my pelvis here and I'm trying to pin each spinal bone to the floor as I roll one at a time up. At the top, arms go overhead, and then I start the descent, rolling down one spinal bone at a time. When the sacrum comes down and you roll through your lower back bones, you complete it, park the elbows by the sides, and then start over again. It's a roll up. Just let your body normally breathe. You're trying to articulate one vertebra at a time. When you've come all the way up, shoot the arms overhead and reverse the wave. Take your time here. This is an awareness builder, as well as a front abdominal strengthener and a back strengthener. You want to feel where your spine moves kind of in chunks, where there's no freedom from joint to joint. That's information for you. So take your time. Try to get L5 to come up, then L4, then L3, then L2 comes up, then L1, then T12, T11, T10. Work your way through the whole upper back bones, and then you reverse it. Paying attention to where your spine moves in big pieces versus having each individual backbone free. And then hold the bridge pose. Interlace your fingers, walk onto the back of your shoulders. Let your belly be soft now. Keep pushing your arms down to get your spine up. Push your heels down to get your spine up. With degrees, squeeze your glutes, counter muscles to your groins, so your groins can lift higher and go flatter. That's what I'm trying to do there. Emphasize the exhale. You're partially upside down here, so when you're upside down, the exhales happen easier than the in-breaths. Diaphragm can move with gravity. When you breathe out, it's moving against gravity when you breathe in. So work with that. Push your whole hand back of the wrist, little fingers, forearms, upper arms, shoulders. come on down and right into a sinking boat. Up you go. Keep your face relaxed. Your jaw, your tongue, your forehead, backs of your eyes. Then tip onto your side, capsize your sinking boat. Both shoulders off the ground. Stack the top pelvis on the bottom pelvis. Work your waist, keep curling yourself up. Back to the middle, second side. Stack top pelvis on bottom pelvis. Try to get as close as you can onto the greater trochanter. Keep your chin tucked to that top collarbone. See where you can soften. Back to the middle, and then once again, capsize. Work your waist. Full body pose. Coordinate everything as you tip over to the other side. Keep trying to stack that bottom hip. And back to the middle. Tip to the other side. And then the other side, make it dynamic. Coordinate it. Keep the feet up. Keep your spine off the mat, just your sacrum, pelvis hits the mat, everything else is up. Hold in the middle, last count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Then, once again, interlace your fingers, bridge up, Setu Bandhasan. Bridge lifts. Getting ready for bridge lifts to a diaphragm stretch. Just park yourself here, hold for a second. Press your elbows down, press your shoulders down. Again, push your heels down as you lift your hips up. Just try to flatten out your groins. You don't have to over bend here. Just make your body into a ramp-like shape. Hold, and as you inhale, the arms all the way overhead, squeeze the breath out, really empty yourself. As you hold your breath, put your butt down on the mat, soften your belly, expand your ribs. Let your abdomen turn into a hollow pit. Taking my shirt up so you can see my gut. Inhale to bridge up. Clavicular breath as your arms go overhead. Breathe into your upper chest. Squeeze it all out. Shrink your ribs. Shrink your belly. Use your muscles. Hold. Let your belly go soft. Let your ribs expand. The arms back down by the sides. And then once again, as you inhale, bridge up. Take the arms overhead and sip in more air into the upper chest. And then squeeze it out. Shrink yourself. Hold your breath as you put your butt down, soften your belly, spread your ribs. Take the arms back down by the side. Take a normal breath in, take a normal breath out, then off you go again. Inhale and bridge up. Take the arms overhead, sip in more air, and then squeeze it all out. Shrink your torso. Hold the breath. Soften your belly, let your ribs spread. Take the arms down, back to the sides, and then again, take a normal breath in, normal breath out. Inhale and bridge up. Take the arms overhead, clavicular breath. And now really Shrink wrap your ribs. Exhale. Exhale with your belly. Exhale with your waist. Hold your breath as you put your butt down. The ribs expand. Arms by the sides. Take a normal breath in. Inhale and bridge up. The arms overhead. Sip in more air. Exhale, exhale, exhale more. Exhale even more. Soften your gut. Let your ribs spread as you put your butt down. The arms by the sides. For this next round, we'll do the dynamic version. So you inhale and bridge up. The arms overhead. Clavicular breath. Then really empty yourself out. Corset the breath out. Then hold, soften the gut, spread the ribs, relax the ribs, spread the ribs, relax the ribs, spread the ribs, relax the ribs, spread them, relax them, take the arms down, and then off we go again. Oh my goodness, there's my neighbor. Inhale and bridge up. Squeeze it all out. And oh my God, and there's my other neighbor. Exhale it all out. Try to stay focused. Hold. Drop down. Spread the ribs. Relax the ribs. Spread the ribs. Relax the ribs. As you can see I'm doing there. Don't overdo that. Just keep going at your own pace. Just do all the actions of Uddiyana Bandha. And you just keep going. Spread the ribs. Relax them. Spread them. Relax them. Diaphragm moves up and down with your rib cage. Belly is like jello. Don't strain. Finish the round that you're on. And just relax in half corpse pose. Let your breath settle. And watch your body breathe. You can stay where you are. I'm just flipping around to get ready for Jatara Parivartanasana so you can just see my knees a little better, in a little better view. It's the revolved abdominal pose, the dynamic version. Glue your knees together. You straighten your legs up. Just bend the left knee. And on your in-breath, throw the legs down to the left, keeping your knees glued together and your shoulders down as you exhale up. Switch the legs, inhale down, and exhale up. Just keep going at your own pace. Work that breath cycle. Keep it simple. Inhale down, exhale up. Do your best to keep your shoulders parked. Stay in the pike. You can see my hips here. My toe is reaching up towards my fingertips. Never the other way. Is a nice position to do it in because you can also grab the yoga mat with the straight arms. If you oriented the other way on the mat, you can still grab it with your elbows bent. That's a little more challenging. Then add your arms and help your head turn. And look away from your legs. Use your hand at the back of your head to help turn your neck. Feel that wrap around all the way to the back of your rib cage as you lower down and come back up. Pretend your thighs are just completely glued together. They never move. Just your spine is twisting. Propriocept that in your own body. Finish the round that you're on. For those who know the more challenging variation, we'll do that next. Take a breather. And then off we go. You can do exactly what you just did, or you can work it here with the legs straight. And now I'm just focusing on keeping my feet stacked. They go down and go up with a little bit more weight. Look at my feet. Don't let the top foot fade. Pretend you just have one big, long leg. Same breath. Inhale down and exhale out. Don't let the top rib cage flare out. Keep it tucking in. You can see my ribs. I'm really trying to keep my core tubed as I do this. Just twisting the tube. The next time your legs go down to the left, hold them there, hover your thighs, still breathe. Come out with an exhale. Last side, lower your legs, let them hover, graze the ground, hold them there. Relax, half corpse pose. And flip over onto your belly for Viparita Salabhasana. Press your chin down, arms by the sides. Flip your hands so your palms are down, your thumbs are out, right underneath your thighs. Keep your chin down. As you push your hands down, try to lift your shoulders up, and just try one leg. Raise one leg up. And lower it down, raise the other leg up. Lower it back down. Now try both. Push the palms down. Lift the shoulders up, keep the chin down, and raise the legs. Try to keep your toes touching as best you can. Use your back strength, raising the legs as high as you can. Get that spinal wave you did in the beginning. Keep finding new strength as you wave up the back with strength. Pressing the feet together as best you can. Hold it. Let it go. Sphinx. Put your elbows onto your shoulders. Make the arms into the railroad tracks. Getting ready for forearm plank with an active serratus. checking my clock here because we're going to hold it for a little more than 2 minutes. Waiting for the second hand. Alright, then off we go. Lift your butt. Curl your toes under. You can see here I'm doing a few little scapular push-ups to set my shoulder blades. I'm letting them squeeze together. And then I'm pushing the floor away from me and letting them separate to really activate that punching muscle, that serratus. Push floor away. Let your shoulder blades to go broad. Get really big shoulders, really broad shoulders. You can see the edges of my shoulder blades there as I try to flatten them out. Then hold the shape. My elbows are a little bit wide here, just a little bit. It's accentuated by the angle of the camera. Now, just really settle in. Immediately notice where you can get soft. Your fingertips, your forearms, your face. Just about 30 more seconds. Keep pulling your shoulder blades down into your back pockets. I'm trying that here. I'm trying to depress those scapulas. Stay with it. Normalize your breathing. Notice where you're creating unnecessary tension. Then walk up to plank. Walk your feet to meet your hands to Uttanasana. Hold right around your center. Feel that center point like a magnet pulling you into yourself. A couple inches below the navel and a couple inches back towards your spine. Squat to a little downhill ski squat. Take your arms behind your back. This is passive. Keep your weight back into your heels and just let your arms dangle forwards as best you can. If you can't get your shoulders to be passive here, that's okay. Just do your best. Straighten your legs. As long as that doesn't feel wrong in your lower back. And turn your feet out. Turn them out again. Malasana. Draw your knees away from each other. And then immediately start to work the whole pelvic floor contraction. So you're squeezing all the space from your tailbone to your pubic bone and between your sits bones. It's a nice way to work with the pelvic floor because it's stretched out here in the squat. Everything really opens up. So with that length, with that expansion, create some firmness. Bless you. Keep going at your own pace. Contract the whole pelvic floor. Hold it for as long as you can. And when you release, go really soft. Switch your arms. Rotate them out. Push your knees out. Get your pubic bone down. Try to get your lower back in. Pubic bone, tailbone, sits bones. Feel the diamond. Squeeze the back hole, squeeze the front holes. Then take your arms up. Really work in here to try to recreate a little bit of lower back curve. Even in this deep squat. Working hard to pull my knees out as I squeeze the pelvic floor. Make sure the jaw, the tongue, everything's relaxed in the face. There you go. Crow. Just a transition. If you can, heels to your butt, straighten the elbows. Exit to a plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Second back strengthener. On your in-breath, lift your arms up. And on your out-breath, lift your head, shoulders. And the next time the breath comes in, raise the legs. And then as you breathe out, lower down, look to the left. And start over. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, head. Inhale, legs. And exhale it all down. And then again, inhale the arms up. Exhale, head and chest. Inhale the legs. And exhale it down. Look over there to the left. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, head and chest. Inhale the legs up. Exhale everything down. Look to the right. Again. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, raise the upper half. As you inhale, raise the lower half. As you breathe out, look to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, upper half. Inhale, lower half. Exhale, look down, look to the right. Again, inhale, arms. Exhale, head, chest. Inhale, legs. Exhale it down, look to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, ribs up. Legs up. Lower down, look to the right. Inhale, arms. Exhale, upper half. Inhale, lower half. Hold it. And belly breathe. Interlace the fingers behind the base of the skull. As you inhale, you're tipping backwards with the ballooning of your belly. As you exhale, you fall forwards as your belly deflates. Belly breathe. Superman the arms. Keep going with the belly breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go, Sphinx pose. And once again, forearm plank with an active serratus. Push the floor away, spread the shoulder blades. Lift the knees. And then Vashisthasana. Curl your toes under, keep them curled under. And then just windshield wipe the heels over to the left. Windshield wipe the heels over to the right. Feel your waist, feel your sides. Windshield wipe the heels over to the left. Resetting my shoulder blades there. Then again, windshield wipe over to the right. Back to the first side. And to the second side. Keep going, make it dynamic. Then, side plank, just raise the right arm up. And lower it back down. Switch. Raise left arm up. Lower it back down. And then switch. Keep on going. Just go at your own pace. Keep your ribs tucking in as you move. Keep pushing the floor away from you as you move. We're just going up to 10. Your shoulders pulling away from your ears. You can see in the base of my rib cage, right as my thoracic spine turns into my lower back. It's an old injury where I was overbending myself too soon, too quick. I tried to do 10 years of work cramming it into the year, doing incredible drop backs and scorpion poses, and screwed up my back. So you can see where my back dips right at the base of my rib cage. If you're looking closely, so that's one thing for the past 5 years I've been working on fixing, which is why core integration is one of my favorite things to do. Alright, then full Vashisthasana. Hold it, switch that bottom hand. Last side. Stack the feet. Then once again, your exit, push up to plank. Walk up to plank. And then same thing, feet to hands, Uttanasana. See how long my arms are. Fold into yourself. And Padahastasana, stand on your palms, get your toes, and just dig them all the way into the crease of your wrist. Try to hammock your spine, do a cow back. Make your back like a little clothesline, and then reverse it. Fold if you need to. You can bend your knees like I'm doing here. Make contact with your gut. And then one more time, Malasana, but this time with a twist. Take your left hand to your right ankle. Try to really side bend and expand that whole right side of your rib cage. Lay your spine over that other leg. Cradle your head. Lengthen with your elbow. Drawing your elbow up and over. If it helps, I just straighten my arm. It helps me. If you straighten your arm, you get even more length, the whole back of your armpit, connecting your lat all the way to your lower back. And then switch it. Just lay yourself over that right thigh. And get that left side to bend as long as you can. As you straighten the arm, if that helps you get even more long on that whole left side. Letting each one of the ribs fan apart like blinds. And back to the middle. This time you exit tabletop. Let your elbow creases slightly nod towards each other. A little internal rotation of your shoulder. I like just dangling my head in this position. Just stretch out the whole front of your neck. Let your head be passive. As you come down, straighten your legs. Sit in Dandasana. Hold on to the base of the skull. Hinge at the crease of your hip first. And then just, once again, fold right around your center point. In this shape, if you can, everything is settled down. Work with the abdominal vacuum. Stretch your diaphragm. Let that vacuuming sensation pull you down into the creases of your hips, down into your lower belly, and to pull you closer to your legs. Come on out and start to roll down onto your back. Back to the beginning, roll yourself down through each one of your backbones. Pause and corpse. And bend your knees, half corpse. Make your feet wide so your knees can even kind of knock towards each other a little bit. And then some dead volume resets. We've all got residual air left in. We want to try to get it out. So really fill yourself up. A few preparation breaths. And then the next time you exhale, really exhale. You'll see me really working here to clear the breath out. Then I pause. And I try to exhale even more. And do a little diaphragm stretch. And I pause. Try to exhale a little bit more. Then another diaphragm stretch. And relax. And do that a few more times. So you're really trying to get the air out of your body. Preparation breath. Fill yourself up. Empty it out. Squeeze it out. Take a big giant breath in. Here we go. Exhale, 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 exhale more. Squeeze your belly, squeeze the sides, squeeze your waist. Create the traction if you want for Uddiyana Bandha. Then exhale more. Create the traction by pushing into your thighs. Your shoulders lift, your collarbones lift, your ribs lift more. Uddiyana Bandha. Then exhale more. Last diaphragm stretch. Relax the arms. And let those Uddiyana Bandhas really contact your viscera. especially the ones at the base of the ribs, attached to your diaphragm, your liver, your spleen, your kidneys, your transverse colon. And again, preparation breath. Fill up. And here we go. One more. Empty it out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze your waist muscles. Squeeze your lower back muscles. Tighten the bottom of the ribs. Push into your thighs. Lift your shoulders and your collarbones. Diaphragm stretch. You should feel some tractioning in your lower back. And exhale more. Pause. Diaphragm stretch. And exhale even more. Get more residual volume out of your body. Last diaphragm stretch and traction. Relax. When your diaphragm really lifts up and spreads, it takes all the organs with it. Let that happen. Let your belly be so soft. And once again, preparation breath. Fill up. Empty it out dramatically. Use your strength. Squeeze the muscles of your belly. Get the air out. Pause. Create the traction. Diaphragm stretch. You can even try to do the half Nali for those who know it. Just did it there. Exhale more. Diaphragm stretch. You know it. Tuck your chin. Look at your belly button. Let the rectus abdominis come up. Exhale more. And again, diaphragm stretch. On half Nali. Isolate the rectus from the rest. The transverse and the obliques. Let it go. Just start to windshield wipe your knees to the left and to the right, just like the beginning. Bookend your practice. Coming full circle. The 1/2 Nali Kriya is an excellent way to feel the whole front of your spine. Feel the sides of the large intestine. Then just hug your knees in and do a little gentle roll. To the left and to the right. Shavasana. I'm going to leave it up to you here. You can stay for as long as you like in Shavasana, or you can come up, take a seat, and sit for as long as you like. Choose your own focus, but whether you're laying or sitting, make yourself still. If you're sitting, you've got your knees lower than the crease of your hip and your arms relaxed. Be utterly still. And when it feels like your body wants to come out, challenge yourself and sit for just a little bit longer. Namaste.